Today's discussion is going to be centered around something very popular in the summertime, which is sunscreen and bug spray. So we're going to jump right in. And most of the popular products on the market today, do contain harmful ingredients that can negatively affect your health. So Karen's going to share her screen so you can screenshot this to see. Turn over your labels in your sunscreen and bug spray and see what it says. Does it have any of these scary chemicals? So it will show you the chemicals in the sunscreen and the potential side effects. So the first one, I'm going to get started while she pulls it up, but it's oxybenzone, which is something found in many popular sunscreens. And this is why I don't want it on my skin, is there's potential hormone disruptions, allergic reactions, potential oxidative stress and skin irritation, and environmental impacts on coral reef. So it doesn't just affect your body, but also affecting Mother Nature's. So thank you, Karen, for pulling that up. Then there's astonished. I hope I'm pronouncing some of these correctly. So that's a potential endocrine disruption. And again, environmental impact on the marine ecosystem. So again, affecting both. There's homosalate, which is potential hormone disruption. That's what I don't want that on my body, my children's body, any of that, and possible reproductive system effects. We have octocrylene, and that's generation of free radicals.
So, that they must be bad if you can't pronounce them.
Exactly. Yes. And then retinol palmitate, breakdown in sunlight may produce free radicals and possible harmful effects on skin. Then we have nanoparticles, which I am so happy my sunscreen that I put on my babies and me does not have this, because this one's pretty scary, that it concerns over potential skin penetration, so getting into your bloodstream, and potential cellular and DNA damage, and again, environmental impact and persistence. And then the last one, which can be found in many personal care products, is fragrance. And so it can be allergic reactions, photoallergenic reactions, respiratory sensitivities, environmental impact, and especially when washed off. So at the two at the bottom, we're going to talk about later. That's in the insect repellent. But Karen is going to pull, she's going to share some of the popular products on the line, but we specifically want to say, we want to talk about some solutions to turn away from these chemicals. So we don't want these chemicals on our skin. Our skin is the largest organ and it soaks up everything. So again, I'll pass it to Karen to talk about how some of these popular products.
Great. So the EWG is the Environmental Working Group, and you may have heard of them. They're the group that comes out with the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15 as far as pesticides in produce. So they're very reputable. And so I did some research. They have researched all kinds of brands of sunscreen. So I chose 3 of the most popular and just shared or copied, what they have to say about them. We have covered up the actual brand names. You might recognize, the bottle, but we don't want to call out any specific brand names while we're doing this. But you can see that the score is a red 7 here. So right in the middle, if you'll notice, 10 is the worst score. And then obviously 1 is the best, and 1 would be green. Anything in the middle is going to be kind of cautionary, yellow or orange. So this particular sport sunscreen is SPF 100. It got a score of 7 out of 10. And then it goes on to tell you, one of the cautionaries is that sprays pose an inhalation risk and they may not cover your skin completely. The SPF values above 50. So anything that you see with SPF above 50 offers a false sense of security, because in their research, they have found that anything that says it's over 50 usually isn't any more protective than an SPF 50. And then this one has a particular caution about one of those, oxybenzone, which is that hormone disrupting chemical. And if you scroll down, you will see I've highlighted all of the ingredients that were on that list that Grace read us about. There's many of them in this particular product, and they actually take all of the ingredients that are concerns and they tell you why. So the fragrance, and Grace went over these, so we won't spend too much time. Fragrance gets an 8, a very high cautionary score, because it is so, you can see the allergies and immunotoxicity is high in fragrances, endocrine disruption, non-reproductive organ system toxicity. So maybe not reproductive organs, but it could be your liver or your kidney. And that's a moderate concern. And then irritation to the skin, eyes, or lungs. The octinoxate is a 7, and developmental reproductive toxicity, allergies, immunotoxicity, endocrine disruption. Your endocrine system is like controls almost all the major functions in your body. So these are some major concerns and red flags. And then I only copied the first 3. It would go on from there, telling you the octisalate, enhanced skin absorption, meaning it will pass the skin barrier and go into your bloodstream. And it can cause biochemical or cellular level changes, meaning when you change your cells, that's pretty dangerous. You know, that's your DNA. And that's not something that you really want to mess around with. Okay, here's another one. This particular brand is usually known for their skincare. And this is SPF 70, and this got a score of 7 out of the 10. So still in the red here. The flags on this one, again, the sprays posing inhalation risk. The same warning about the SPF over 50. And then this one also contains the same oxybenzone, the hormone disrupting chemical. Okay, and again, you can see I've highlighted the concerning ingredients. And again, the fragrance, the octisalate, and this is a new one. The homosalate is enhanced skin absorption and non-reproductive organ system toxicity. And the third is an Ultra Sport 65 SPF. You may recognize it. Got a 7 out of 10. And this one actually says, based on the environmental working group's modeling, the UV protection is significantly lower than the SPF value would indicate. So this one is saying, you know, it's definitely not what it says it is as far as protecting you from the sun. Okay, and scrolling on down, again, I've highlighted the ingredients. Fragrance is in every one of these, and a couple of the same. So I will stop my share, Grace.
Sure.
Okay.
Yep. And I will share about a switch that I made. So I didn't want that on my kids. So I'm a mom of 2. I have a 4-year-old daughter and a 9-month-old daughter. And this is the mineral sunscreen that I only trust on them. Something I really trust, the mineral sunscreen, water resistant, and we spend a lot of time outside. So, and I also use this on myself. I use it on them. And just about 2 weeks ago, I was in the Cayman Islands, and it's gorgeous. It was hot, sunny, beautiful. And I put this to the test for sure. And I will say it passed with flying colors. I'm known to get some point, like whatever, but no, I was good. Thank goodness, because we spent a lot of time outside, and it's super easy to rub in. A little goes a long way. And you're not like some mineral sunscreens, you're like all purple or you're all white, but this rubs right in and easy to apply. It's also water and sweat resistance because it was hot there. So I was very grateful, and we were swimming and everything. So it is water and sweat resistant, and it's reef safe, which I was very happy about because I shared with Karen, the tour guides were telling us all to apply our sunscreen an hour before going and swimming with the stingrays, and they didn't want it to affect the coral reef or the stingrays. So they said, put it on. But I was like in my head, like, oh, actually this is reef safe, so it would be okay to do, but I followed directions. And so it's non-toxic. So I am like comfortable slathering it on me and my baby. So both girls have used it since they were 6 months old. So I'm just very comfortable using it. Just definitely like 2 thumbs up. It's SPF 50. And the brand that I specifically use is from a company called Young Living, a natural, clean mineral sunscreen. And Young Living's popular for their essential oils, but they also have a whole line of wellness and plant-based natural products. And this is one I just grabbed for the summertime, and people could use this all year round. Like if you're, but I'm not out in the sun as much as I would love to be, and use this natural plant-based product. So let's see. Karen's going to pull up about the Young Living. We can pull it up right from their website, and it will show you that it is, I love that it's the nanoparticles. I'm like, thank goodness, because I don't want that penetrating into my girl's skin or my skin.
Okay, so this is the mineral sunscreen. I took this information right from the website. So just to kind of key in on the positives here, because there really aren't any negatives, unlike the other products we showed you. This is broad spectrum protection. So it protects you from both the UVA and UVB, which the others do as well. It is reef safe, which the others did not say. It's non-nano zinc oxide, and none of the other companies said that. And when I did ask, I did research saying, are these non-nano zinc oxide products? It came out that they weren't. So you can rest assured, and it's safe for the whole family. Let's just scroll down. It's formulated without any of those chemicals, including even some other ones that didn't come up as the most popular. You've probably heard of parabens, phthalates, petrochemicals, meaning like crude oil, UV chemical absorbers. There's no artificial colors or synthetic fragrances in this product. And you can take a look at the ingredients here. So zinc oxide is the UV protection there. That's the first ingredient. And everything else is pretty much, beeswax, seed oils, coconut oil. So all of these things. And then there's oils that are, proven for their, to improve your skin, and perhaps maybe even support the sun protection.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to switch gears now to the bug spray.
Okay.
Insect repellent, another summertime must have. So we are going to talk about some of the ingredients, harmful ingredients in some popular bug sprays, and we want to discuss with you. So as Karen shared earlier, there were 2 main ones that are in many popular bug sprays. The first one is DEET. So with the DEET, there's sometimes skin irritation and rashes. It also could have eye irritation or potential eye damage. There's neurological effects, such as headaches and dizziness, potential toxicity if ingested or used excessively, and may dissolve certain plastic or synthetic fabrics. The other popular chemical in there is I can see the first one in EWG, picocaridin. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's skin irritation and rashes, eye irritation, and potential allergic reactions to some individuals. So again, I don't want this on my babies. And so Karen's going to share some of her research from EWG.
Okay. Actually, EWG didn't have the.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
No, that's okay. They had lots of. They did the research on sunscreens, but I didn't see that they had anything on the bug sprays or the insect repellents. So I just pulled up, on Google and Amazon, some of the 3 most popular, and this one here, you can see it's 40% DEET. And it's really hard to find a list of ingredients on insect repellents. I could not, they don't do it. All they do is on the very bottom of the canister, they will tell you the active ingredient is DEET. In this case, DEET is 40%, and they don't list the other ingredients. It says other ingredients, 60%. So more than half of this product, we don't know what's in it because they aren't telling us. Okay. And here's another, and of course I've, blurred out what the product is, but they're actual products that I saw on Amazon. Now this one has the picaridin instead of the DEET. And that might not be quite as harmful, but it still has those negative effects that Grace did say. And check this out. Active ingredient, picaridin, is 20%, other ingredients, 80%. So I don't know, about you all, but if I don't know what's in something, I really don't feel comfortable using it. And you'll love this third one. This really shocked me when I saw this. This one is a product that kind of looks on the label like it would be really, really good for your skin. Aloe and vitamin E, clean, fresh scent. It has DEET, it's only 7% DEET, and other ingredients, 93%. But here's what really caught my attention right up here. It says, note to physician, probable mucosal damage may contraindicate the use of gastric lavage. In other words, if you were to ingest this, they wouldn't be able to pump your stomach because of the mucus. And that, I mean, I know that is pretty disgusting, but seriously, that is on this label for this particular product. So that, to me, that just really kind of upset me a little bit when I saw that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'd be like nervous to have that in my house, and if my 9-month got, oh my gosh, too scary.
I know. And
Yeah.
I mean, they could easily open that box. I don't think they're child safe.
Right.
Doesn't look like it to me. So
yeah. So I do want to share about a swap that I made, because I will say I was not perfect several years ago when I was in the Peace Corps for 2.5 years. I lived in Belize, and there was tons and tons of bugs. And I will say I used a DEET bug spray like almost daily. And then it wasn't until later that it was more when I found that I was having children that I became a label reader, and I was really concerned about what was on my skin. So after having kids, I switched my bug spray 100% because the bugs love me. And I'm so grateful I found a plant-based product that actually works. And it's from the same company, Young Living. And it's an insect repellent, DEET-free, 100% plant-based formula. And do yourself a favor and grab this. We use it on our whole family. Again, super comfortable putting on my 4-year-old, my 9-month-old, putting on my babies. It's a citrusy aroma. It actually smells good, and non-greasy and non-sticky application. And also, it's just a pump bottle. So again, a long way as well. And it's not a spray, so it's not getting into your lungs and all of that. And again, within my Cayman Islands trip, the bugs were bad there. And actually the servers and the waiters, they were handing out a different brand of bug spray when the bugs were getting bad at night, like the sun went down. That's when they would hand you bug spray. And then I was happy, Ceci and I, we had our bug spray. We had this to use, and no bug bites. You put it to the test, and it did amazing. And I've been using it for years with my family. I will say the only time I run into trouble is if I forget to put this in my bag. But Young Living does have wipes that are travel friendly, and you just stick them right in your purse or diaper bag, and you're ready to go if you see that the bugs are coming. Because I personally I will get the big bumps and whatnot. So I'm very grateful for our plant-based insect repellent.
Okay, and I have brought up the Young Living
Perfect.
insect repellent. You can see here. So again, proven effective at repelling mosquitoes, ticks, and fleas. And it's formulated without any of those chemicals, fragrances, colorings, nothing synthetic, all natural, all plant-based. Okay, good for adults and children. Premium essential oils traditionally recommended for their bug repellent properties, including, I'm sure you've heard of citronella, and have those citronella candles sitting outside on your deck, or but in addition to citronella, lemongrass and rosemary are two other oils that are very effective in keeping away the bugs. So if you have something natural to use and it works, why would you opt to use something with all kinds of ingredients that you don't know what it is? All right. And again, the list of ingredients here, and you can see sesame oil, citronella oil, lemongrass oil, all these oils. Vitamin E, so they throw that in there, you know, for some extra benefit for your skin. In the white material, you might see this ingredient called cellulose, and all of the oils in here are premium essential oils. So they are, you know, Young Living has what they call a seed to seal guarantee, meaning, you know, they have quality control from the time the seed is planted in their farms to the time that it's put in the bottle to be delivered to you. And again, they're also available in the wipes. I didn't have a picture of the wipes, but they are available as well. If you would like more information about the sunscreen, the insect repellent, or we also have what's called an after sun care product from Young Living. It's a spray. So if you happen to forget to use your sunscreen in time and you do get a little burned, that's a very safe spray that you can put on. I will put a link in the comments when we're done below this video. And when you open the link, it will open up, it's called a wish list, where I specifically put these specific products that we've talked about today in, and that'll come right up on Young Living's website. So if you click on the link, I'll put that in there as soon as we're done. That'll take you to those specific products. You can just, you know, put the ones that you want in your cart, and the ones that you don't need to worry about. Now, if you're interested, we're going to, if you want to hang on here, we're going to actually open up that link on the Zoom and show you the website and show you exactly what to do to order a product, because you do have a couple of options. There's a loyalty rewards program where you can save an extra 24% just by, there's a couple ways to do that. So we will show you that if you want to hang on. All right, so let me share my screen again. And I'm actually going to go to that wish list. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so this is Young Living's website. And so you'll see the wipes are there, the insect repellent wipes, the insect repellent itself, the liquid, the after sun spray. We didn't talk about that, but we put it in here because it's definitely associated with the others. And then the mineral sunscreen lotion. Now, there's two options here. You can do a one-time order and just add whatever product you want to your cart, or you can create a loyalty order. So if you do the add to cart, okay, it will automatically tell you you're 66.5 points away from 24% off. So if you do a one-time order and you spend, if they do points. So if you spend enough and it's 100 PV, which is personal volume, you will get a 24% discount, not only on this order, but for any order that you place for an entire year.
Yep.
Okay. Also, there are gifts each month. So when you place a one-time order, depending on how much you spend, there are gifts kind of along the way that they will add to that order for, you know, whatever it is that you are spending. Okay, now I'm going to remove this and close this out. And now I'm going to show you if you were to want to create a loyalty order. So just click on create loyalty order. Now with the loyalty order, it's basically, you don't have to spend the 100 PV for a loyalty order. You just need one item that is, you know, approved for a loyalty, which these all are. And the thing is, so if you don't have to spend the 100 PV, you can do a loyalty order. And the idea is that you are going to be doing a loyalty order each month. Okay. And you get, with a loyalty order, no matter what the PV is, no matter how much it is, you're going to save that 24%, just as you would with the one-time order of 100 points. But it gets better if you spend 50 points on a loyalty order, then you start to get loyalty rewards, meaning you're going to get up to 25% back to then spend on future purchases. And you're also going to be getting loyalty gifts along the way. I think there's 5 points along the way where you're going to get gifts. And if you place 2 monthly orders of at least 50 PV, your first free gift is going to be I think it's a desert mist.
The desert mist diffuser.
Diffuser. So that's a wonderful gift to be able to diffuse essential oils and use them like in place of air fresheners, which are also can be very toxic. And then there's other gifts along the way at different, months of your being consistent in your orders. Okay, so if you wanted to go ahead and place your order, then if you're ready, let's see, then you would just hit view cart and it'll show you the 24% savings. Okay, the PV total on this is not 50. So if you wanted to, we could go back and add another product in, or you can go up to the shop here and you can shop for anything else that there is. Also, I have a clean living website called Clean Living Diva, and it has a lot of the Young Living products on there. Tells you more about them. There's links to purchase from there, and it also has clean eating and all kinds of clean ideas, clean living ideas for your mind, your body, and your homes.